Am I allowed to say that we're streaming this to the Queen? Even legally?
I don't know.
I feel like it could be. I was about to say the basement. That's not the word that I'm looking for. I mean, like fraud, sure, but the one where you like insult a celebrity or claim that they're doing things they're not.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you've got a right to parody, but there's like strong limitations on it.
Yeah. And as always, like the courts tend to side in favour of the Queen in these things, I think.
There is a distinct tendency of the Queen's court to support the Queen.
Yeah. Which is not right. It's not right and fair, I tell you. Unless we open our own court against the Queen.
Yeah.
Maybe not against the Queen. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to go through this cave now.
Alright, before we get ourselves into trouble.
Yeah, sure. This is failing at streaming, everybody, by the way.
Loomis.
And I'm Burzum. I'm playing.
Almost jumped into the first crossbow trap of the game.
It's a good start. We'll do it. Wow. Style points. I'm the wildling on the right. Normally the wildlings tend to have animal cloaks or animal faces. This one doesn't seem to have anything.
It's got a mohawk.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe my animal hood is a turkey.
I was actually just considering that. Does sound possible. So I'm the red mage over here.
This is kind of the classic setup. As we've decided to go for the side events, the secret areas, we've had terrible luck recently. You've probably witnessed all of our deaths. So we've gone back to the classic, the finisher.
This does seem to be our best pairing. Coming up here. I was actually talking with Narellan the other day about... There's a lot of laws that are still technically on the books but never applied in practice, relating to the royal family and mostly carrying the death penalty.
Oh yeah. Is that kind of like the law where in Birmingham you're allowed to advertise topless, but only if it's a aquarium? You heard that one?
I wasn't familiar with that one, but it sounds plausible.
Yeah, I think it's Birmingham. It's one of the English provinces. Could be like Manchester or something. But yeah, you can advertise using topless women, but only if it's an aquarium or
Makes sense.
Fish sales place. That just went right over his head.
Yeah. Yeah, like Narellan was telling me how you're not allowed to make physical contact with the Queen. That carries the death penalty. Like, she can reach out to shake your hand, but if you reach out to shake her hand, even if she, even if you don't actually touch her and she accepts that, that's still a death penalty because you initiated contact.
That's an interesting one, right? Because I feel like they could just use it anytime they like.
To like kill off the celebrities or get made knights and stuff. Yeah.
Right. So, as we all know, Trump's visiting the UK at some point soon, invited by the Queen.
You're suggesting the Queen sets up an assassination attempt.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, I'm my politics notwithstanding, that'd be an interesting scenario. Yeah, there'll be some people that watch this that might be pro-Trump, and there'll be some people that watch it that will absolutely despise him. As is the two choices in this world. No one's indifferent anymore. Everyone either hates or loves him.
Yeah,
so I'm not telling you which I am, okay? You might think you know because of the way I set up that joke. You'd be wrong. No matter what you guess.
You don't know me. You think you know me, but you don't.
I am actually Donald Trump. That's there's tinkling coming from the kitchen, but no one apart from me's home, so that's guaranteed that one of the cats has decided to make dinner.
It's the only explanation.
Yeah, whisking eggs, maybe.
Yeah.
They struggle with cutlery. Someone should design like cat-only cutlery that they maybe hold in their mouth or something. I think get a lot further like that.
Sounds good to me. So I'm seeing a boss down there. We've not really found much of use so far, which is unfortunate, but
I've got a fighter's gloves, but I don't have identify scrolls. Maybe.
I've got a scroll. I don't know what it does.
Is that a blue one? Wow, I've got 3 of those. It's got to be identified, hasn't it? Wow. Yeah.
Apparently. Got real lucky.
Take a look at those gloves. You probably don't want to use them, but
It maybe work for you.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go batter this guy to death.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah. I took a bit of a hit there. But
That's a nasty boss, and we found like no items
Do you
yet.
wanna
I don't think that's on you.
do you want to identify that ring?
Oh yeah, did you give me all the scrolls? I thought you
I
saved
did.
one for
No,
yourself.
no, you just take them. I'm not much of a reader.
Fair enough. Gold collector and fire resist. Pop that on, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be handy if we bump into the dragon at some point.
Slow hour plus 1 intelligence. Take that. Gold scroll. But yeah, I'm sure that with all the celebrities getting knighted and that kind of thing, people have initiated shaking hands with the Queen. So I don't think that's a rule that I don't think they'd seriously execute somebody for that, but you know.
Feel a little unfair, wouldn't it? How come you're executing me? You didn't execute that last guy. Yeah, but that last guy has proper hygiene. You smell.
Go find the boss chest.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. But, my contribution was that it carries the death penalty to play an April Fool's prank on the Queen.
Oh, also interesting.
Yeah.
These don't feel like laws that are ignored. These just feels like optional extras for the royalty when they're upset by things. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if it's a tasteful April Fool's prank, everyone will be like, "Oh yeah, ha ha ha, that's so funny." And then if you do something stupid like egg their car while screaming April Fools, nah, kill them.
Yeah. I think the majority of these weird laws like that were come up with by Henry VIII, who got really paranoid in his old age and started coming up with crazy things. But there's do you want a potion of lightning resistance, by the way?
Why not?
Go on, have it.
I mean,
I suppose there's been plenty of paranoid rulers over the days.
I think the resistances were best stacking them on one person, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I mean like one each. I don't mean exclusively I am the resistant one or anything. I just mean like if I'm lightning, you should be fire and so on.
I was thinking you're the tank.
That's also fair.
It was like that one king who thought he was made out of glass, I believe.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was
So
so much.
he probably
inbreeding
didn't
at
want
one point.
people touching. He might have come up with the "don't touch me" law. That sounds plausible.
Yeah. Be very careful with hammers around me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't scream at certain pitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most kings might have concerns about people near them with hammers. Just as a rule.
I can't offhandedly think of any that went down that way. There's some that have been blinded by arrows, presumably died shortly after. Some that have been locked in towers, or princes have been, certainly. Can't think of any that have been mauled to death with a hammer. This audio gap is for you to fill in with some that you presumably have heard of with hammers, or are you just generally saying hammers are a problem?
Fill in here with a montage of all the royal members of all the royal people throughout history who've been killed by hammers.
I mean, I can get myself sacked here and just quickly Google it. Royal family murdered with hammers.
Excuse me, are you using Google at work?
No, absolutely not. No. No, there doesn't seem to be any immediate royalty, but there's quite a lot of I don't mean pedestrians. I mean common folks that have killed each other with hammers.
Do you think you go on a list for Googling kill royal family with hammers?
Probably not any list that I'm not already on.
Fair.
I mean, you heard of the anarchist cookbook, right?
vaguely aware of its existence.
Yeah, I think you go on a list for googling that or downloading that, but they don't tell you that you're going to go on a list before you do it. So I presume I'm on the list because I'm a curious soul. Someone says there's a book full of bomb instructions, and I'd be like, oh, that's weird. I'll have a look at that.
Fair, I guess.
You know, for totally different reasons than the people who look at it for the purpose of using it. I'd just be like, oh, weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that means I'm forever watched by the FBI and the NCIS and the other one, STARS.
Stars.
Yeah, the Avengers Initiative. All those groups will be watching me really carefully.
That's a bit of odd than I currently got. I'd rather have a anything. A club.
Whoa!
I mean, that looked kind of cool.
Yeah, that was huge.
Maybe I should actually get the rod stuff for a while. For once.
Did you get any fire resistance?
No. Well, I've got a tunic I've not tried on. Attackers will sometimes be frozen.
It's the dragon.
Yeah.
We've got to kill it.
Oh, it's right there, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's not the shop beside it though. If it
Possibly.
is. Oh god. I think we should try and lure the dragon down to this like bottom corner.
It's not gonna fit very easily.
Any alternative suggestions? Over here maybe?
Yeah, that might be our best shot.
Do you want to wait over there and I'll punch it a couple of times and run away furiously?
Okay.
Oh, that worked surprisingly well. Come on. Oh, beautiful. That was a 0 damage dragon. That should be an achievement.
Wow.
That's what real achievements are made out of.
Yeah. Good off its scales with my spear of lightning.
Terrible items in the shop.
It's a boomerang.
Well,
Sometimes comes back to you. Unbounded sight? Yeah. Yeah, not amazing.
like unbounded sight plus some stats. Reasonable.
Yeah.
Just unbounded
So,
sight?
you're not going to the chest, are you?
No, I'm looking for the secret area. No, we left the girl
It's
behind.
right here.
Oh, we left it. We
Oh,
left
yeah.
the girl behind. I knew there was a reason. I just couldn't think of it.
Yeah, but both of those are things that I'd be moderately pleased to pick up just wandering around. I'm not spending money on them. Not that door.
Yeah, not that door. I can't get in the game because I'm just watching the cats wander around the kitchen. There's a sink full of dirty water, and they're kind of sitting near it, looking at it. And I know one of them's going to push the other in. You know when that happens when there's like lots of screaming and yes, caterwauling,
Yeah.
from me, and then the cats will be totally fine because they don't care about things like. Do you want this then, just because you're so far behind in terms of health?
The vitality's better on me, but the healing's better on you.
Oh, that's a good point. I am actually right. Next one we get, you can have then.
Cool.
I always forget that they heal you as well as give you the stat boost.
Yeah.
Almost full health. It's like I never almost died.
Hold on a second. There we go.
Yeah. Legitimately just the best class. Berserker, best tank and attack class. Mage, just ultimate utility class. No one can even come close. You know?
Yeah.
Why would you even use potions if you don't have a mage? It's madness.
If you're playing on your own, I don't think that mage is very good. But if you've got somebody else to take the hits for you.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I just remember we need to stick together in this area.
Oh, yeah.
Quicker we kill the wizards, oh god. Have you got super jump?
High jump, yeah. Would that be a bad one, you? Do you want it?
No, you have it. I maybe need a bow. Or some kind of ranged attack.
You're probably better off with these, to be honest. Yeah, you have them.
Alright.
got anything else you'd like? I've got a tunic that's maybe put on you. There was a trap there.
Yeah. I did fight an entire battle around it and then immediately forget.
Yeah, I noticed that. Don't worry. Oh, I forgot that I can't high jump anymore. I was baffled by my inability to move. Whoop. You do need a way to deal with those high things, don't you?
Yeah, I need a club as well.
Well, club.
Do you have identify at all?
No, I'm out of them. Shall I just try it on?
Yeah, go on then, because you've got alternatives if it is cursed.
Fairy magic and +1 speed.
That's
I don't really understand what fairy magic does.
I think it makes things glow when you hit them with it.
Oh yeah, lets you track them if they're out of your sight.
Yeah. High jump's quite frightening, isn't it? It's not like an extra square, it's like basically a double jump just all at once.
Yeah. You hear kitties?
Oh, yeah, they're just running around. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Teleported.
Only back there.
I didn't teleport too far. Just took a bit of falling damage.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Skulls are being disturbingly generous today.
Tell you what, with overhead attacks, these floating enemies are just simplicity to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a shame that to get your stomping move, you have to go two slots into a skill tree that is otherwise useless.
Yeah. I mean, maybe worth it for removing falling damage from the game, but
yeah.
no, that's not fair. I've got a high jump and I can't quite make it.
It's not bad. It's time now. Not sure I can get it. Oh no, I can. Just barely. I think the real problem with this particular pairing is that we'd both like a club.
The anvil, but we've got a real shortage of items for some reason.
Yeah, I checked a couple of items in, but we didn't get anything back. But yeah, we've not really found much so far.
Still a boss battle to do.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth doing the boss battle, or do you think we should just grab the orb and flee?
It's hard to say because this boss is quite a rough one, but also I found some boosts of super speed. They're gonna be the death of me.
I did notice that. Yeah, I mean, we could give you the. Oh no, these are boosts as well, aren't they? Super speed and high jump would just be suicide.
Yeah.
You're gone. Well, I'm ready to take on the boss. I'll just wait here.
Secret room contains a single enemy. Certainly something. I think I might take off the boots of super speed before they kill me. A little bit of extra speed would be real nice. I feel a bit sluggish as a mage, but otherwise...
I mean, if there's anything getting extra speed in games has told me, it's that if you were the Flash or Quicksilver or anyone similar from the Marvel superhero comics, definitely you die almost immediately just trying to walk across the bedroom. You'd take a single step thinking you're moving a feet, instead you'd fly 60 feet forward, but there'd be a wall and you'd just be a smear.
Yeah, that just sound about right.
Yeah. Or at least the power of super speed needs to come with like super speed movement interpretation powers.
You need to think at super speed, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you did think at super speed, you'd need to be able to also think at normal speed to live a semblance of a normal life. Otherwise you'd be terribly bored. I think you're ready to just...
Yeah. I'm on cold fire. Oh, ah! What are you targeting me for? I haven't got the orb. I've done nothing to you, sir.
Oh, the damage is actually horrible. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy does tons of damage.
I don't really understand. There's obviously a way to beat him. Like, there's a way to interpret the boss and do it with 0 damage, I think. I don't fully understand what's happening. He's definitely got like an AoE frost explosion when you hit him.
Yeah.
But I don't know when that happens or why. And might be swapping from a club by the looks of it.
I'll take the club then.
Is that a table or is that a giant sword? Answer. It's a very slow giant sword.
Those are great if you're the knight. But, well, I mean, if you can work with it.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I think we're done.
Think so?
Just want to see if we can throw that in the fire.
I can actually enchant your weapon now.
Wow, that was fast.
That's experience for you. Too bad I don't have a fire spell yet.
Can't have everything.
Something to watch out for.
48 damage isn't actually crazy. I mean, it's a good clunk, but what, the axes are like 1 to 16 or something, aren't they? No.
Like 1 to 6 maybe?
No, the big axes, the hunter's axe. 1 to 13 maybe?
I can't think that I've ever seen a weapon that goes above 8.
Huh. We'll have to confirm it next time when we see a weapon.
Yeah.
And when I say next time, I mean literally next time.
We explore the forest and try to reach the second of the secret areas.
Yarr!
See you then, everybody.
Bye.